Presence is one of those things that as a man, you need to master if you want to get ahead in life. And this is how you're going to do it. I want you to imagine yourself in a business room at a conference. You're surrounded by a bunch of high-level executives. If you guys have a career, which I assume most of you want to have a career, or you're a business owner, I'm assuming that you want to talk to these high-level executives, business owners who have better outcomes in your business. You're going to need presence. If you just a fly on the wall,
all I'm asking you to do is be a fly on the wall
with these hot shots, they're not going to pay attention to you. They're not going to respect you. They're not going to take you as seriously if you lack presence.
Want to know social media presence?
So the same qualities that you need to have an awesome presence in that setting, you're going to need those same qualities for women and for bars and for clubs and for everywhere you go.
So everywhere you go, I want your stick to go with you.
And so this is why I put this video together, because I want you guys to walk around like $1 million man.
The $6 million man.
The first thing I want you guys to do is practice your vocal tonality. Let's go back to the business setting. If you're giving a presentation, are you gonna talk like this? Are you gonna talk very high pitch?
Stop mumbling.
No, you're not gonna do that. You're going to say, all right, ladies and gents, so today we're gonna cover topic 1, topic 2, and topic 3. Shortly after doing that, we have to make a decision.
You need to make a decision.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to interrupt me or hold them towards the end, whichever one you want to do. But you talk with assertiveness.
Be assertive.
You talk with a good tonality. That is extremely important that you do even when you're talking to women.
On the other hand, I spent my 20s incapable of talking to women.
I see a lot of guys that say, I don't know why every time I go approach a girl, she never responds to my approach like she does to yours, Jesse.
Go away, Jack.
And then I'm like, well, let's go ahead and analyze that for a second. And I look at my approach, very stern, very vocal, very good, very assertive. And then I look at their approach and they're basically begging her,
swaggering about instead of begging her
to talk to them. And they're so soft-spoken that just doesn't cut it. What I want you guys to practice to master this tonality is to pace your cadence.
I recognize the cadence in his voice.
I want you guys to actually think about what you're saying, and I want you guys to be more assertive. A lot of you guys with high-pitched voices are actually going to have to create some
a positive mental attitude
and vocal exercises to master that. And what do I mean by mental exercises? I mean that you have to imagine yourself with a better, more assertive vocal tonality so you can better prepare.
Now I will prepare myself for the jackal.
When you're actually doing it. Visualization is huge, even in simple things like vocal tonality. You want to make sure that no one ever asks you, I'm sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
What did you say?
That is a big red flag, and what that tells you is that you're way too soft-spoken and your vocal tonality has to be a little louder. Very important.
And it is very important.
As far as the depth of your voice, you kind of want to have it as deep as possible. Do those vocal exercises you'll find on YouTube. If you just go on YouTube or Google and say, how to have a deeper voice, you're going to have tons and tons of videos that will help you get there. I don't do these myself because I don't think my voice is that bad, but for a lot of guys that sound like little girls,
They sound just like little girls.
that's you, no problem, because now you're gonna find a solution. Then go ahead and start practicing those vocal exercises. It's extremely important. There's a lot of books on Amazon that teach you how to do this as well. This is huge, not just in corporate settings, but with women as well, because it demands authority.
Riddled with authority, no question.
And presence. So now that you have vocal tonality, what about your body language?
I'm always right. It's in their body language.
Which is a second part of having a strong presence. Let's take a look at the corporate setting again. If you shrivel up in between all the executives and you're already small frame male, they're gonna ignore you. As much as we hate to acknowledge that they're gonna ignore you, you have to literally stand as tall as you can, and you wanna make sure that you take up space.
Take up space and you slow me down.
A lot of you guys are afraid to take up space. Don't be afraid to take up space, boys. That is who you are. Take up your space. Claim your space, okay? Be open about it. And I know a lot of you guys have shitty body language because when you show me your dating apps,
Dating apps are all bad.
you guys have the worst body language in your pictures. Try manspreading. I know that sounds weird, but try getting comfortable manspreading. Try getting comfortable with your shoulders broad.
No, I have broad shoulders.
I'm not saying walk around like this, but get comfortable with your broad shoulders, right? Get comfortable standing tall. Get comfortable looking at people in the eye. These are things that are extremely important for your presence as a guy, because once you go up and talk to her, if you come off shy,
Well, he's very shy.
and timid with your body language, she's gonna say, this guy is so insecure.
It's not my fault you're so insecure.
And she's just not going to be attractive to that. How different would it be when you walk into the bar, into the club, into the gym? People start looking at you because you walk with assertiveness and good presence. The third variable to to a good presence is developing a charisma.
The same charisma, you know.
And if you guys want to learn how to develop the fundamentals of charisma, how to be more charismatic, go ahead and click the link down below. We'll go ahead and get you sorted out for that. I hope that helped you get over your lack of presence, and hopefully you're working towards taking up more space, being more assertive, and having better vocal tonality. We'll catch you next time, boys.